Newborns may look completely helpless, but they are born knowing a few things. Sucking is one of them. If you gently caress a newborn's cheek with your finger, she will turn her head towards it, and if your finger touches her lips, she will start sucking on it. Actually, many babies even suck their thumb in the womb, like this cute boy here. Nature is wonderful, because without that, it would be quite hard to get breastfeeding started. But babies don't only suck for food, it also brings them comfort. And who doesn't want to bring comfort to their little one? This is probably why pacifiers were invented in the first place. This being said, sucking on mom's breast, daddy's fingers, or one's own thumb would also bring comfort. We don't need a prop. This statement, however, does not account for the fact that babies are not all identical. Mind-blowing, I know, and that some babies need a lot more sucking than others. So much so that their own thumb or mom's nipple becomes sore. If you're blessed with such a baby, comforting him with a passy may be the best option for your child. The other very good reason to give your baby a pacifier concerns sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS, the horror of finding that your baby has stopped breathing during her sleep. Several studies have looked at infants in the first few months of life and have found that babies who use pacifiers during nights and naps are less likely to die of SIDS. That's why the American Pediatric Association recommends the use of pacifiers. If an official, well-reputed institution recommends pacifiers, why is there a debate? My caring sister, for instance, has decided that for her baby, the negative impacts outweigh the benefits. We will look at those negative aspects in the next video, but come on, what could possibly be worse than SIDS? Well, it's not that. She definitely cares about SIDS. However, she does not believe that the results of the American studies apply to her. No, she's not a conspiracy theorist. She does not believe that the studies were sponsored by pacifier manufacturers or something like that. And it's also not because she doesn't understand the science. The facts are clear. If pacifiers were given for sleep to all American babies, there would be less cases of SIDS. In the US, the risk of SIDS is relatively high compared to other industrialized countries. It is around 39 for 100,000 infants in the US, and only about 13 in Japan and 6 in the Netherlands. Clearly, there are differences in baby sleep environments between those countries, which impact the rate of SIDS. Maybe the different environment would also make it so that the American studies don't apply to those other countries. Maybe. In addition, the use of a pacifier is not the only thing parents can do to reduce the risk of SIDS. For instance, not smoking around baby, having baby sleep in her own bed and in parents' room, putting babies to sleep on her back, as well as breastfeeding all reduce the risk of SIDS. If you already follow this advice, would giving a pacifier reduce the risk further? Frankly, we don't know. We need more studies. In the meantime, it seems like a good idea to give pacifiers to all kids, just in case it helps. And it is proven that, on average, it helps. SIDS is too serious to take chances. Before reaching a definite conclusion, however, do check the next episodes. There are some really good arguments against pacifiers as well. What do you think of those reasons so far? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe if you think parenting should be informed by facts, and thumbs up if you're loving the adventure.